Tonight I want to tell you about something that could save your baby's life. This is my daughter Ava, and she loves the water. Now, knowing the danger that pools, ponds, canals, and the ocean present here in South Florida, her mother and I enrolled Ava in ISR. Whether that stands for Infant Self-Rescue, if you've read that, or Infant Swimming Resource, it means giving your child a skill to help protect her. I will admit I was a little skeptical and a little worried. Tonight, what ISR really is and what it's not. Ava is 16 months old, and the thought of turning her over to someone to teach her the skills she needs to keep from drowning made my heart race. But hearing and reporting on too many heartbreaking stories, I was finally convinced by my wife, you just cannot be careful enough.
Drowning does not discriminate. It doesn't care where you come from, who you are. It can happen to anyone. Diligent parents make mistakes.
Liz Goldring was so convinced of ISR's benefits by watching Christy Wexler teach Liz's own baby, she became her business partner and co-instructor at Specialized Swim and Wellness in Boca Raton. And to begin with, Liz was as fearful as I was. I wouldn't come the first week. That was intentional.
I was wondering why we didn't see you.
I just didn't think I could handle it.
Yeah, and I felt the same way as a parent too, believe it or not. Prior to being an ISR instructor, I was an ISR mom. And I would show up at the pool with my sunglasses on because I had to smile and be brave for my child who I was handing over to essentially a stranger.
But that stranger does not just throw your baby in the water and watch her thrash around.
We're starting to splash, right, Ava?
Now, we did take Ava to weekly swim lessons last summer to get her used to the water. But ISR builds on that and goes through a gradual progression. 5 days a week, a few minutes a day. We watched as she grew more confident in getting through the water and getting to the side of the pool, going under and coming up to grab a toy, then learning to grab the side of the pool.
Oh yeah, baby girl.
At the infant age, we're looking for them to be able to roll independently onto their back and float and rest until help arrives.
Eliza is just 1 year old, and watching her flip on her back and float is amazing. David Barrett and his wife started talking about ISR soon after she was born because as a kid, Dave nearly lost his own brother in a near drowning. When Eliza turned 6 months, she was in the pool with Christy and Liz.
The first moment you give your child to a stranger and they go in the water, you're terrified, almost in tears. By the end of it, you see how good she's doing, turning over, floating, swimming a few feet here and there, and you're just super excited and proud of them.
The goal? Create independent problem solvers in the water if they end up there accidentally. Just last August, a pair of 2-year-old twins in Port St. Lucie got out through a patio door and were found face down in the water just 5 minutes later. ISR is not a fail-safe to prevent drowning, but it could.
I know that I'm making a difference in a lot of families' lives, and it feels great to be able to do that.
The program is not inexpensive. The lessons are every weekday, a few minutes a day, for many weeks. But every hour of lessons here also includes one scholarship student.
We want to make sure that no matter what, every child that reaches out to us, we try to get them into the pool so that way they are skilled before they reach the water alone.
If somebody comes in and says, I really want to do this for my child because I want to protect them from the dangers, we're going to make sure that their child gets lessons.
After 4 to 6 weeks, your baby will know what to do. Once she walks, she can even be taught to swim, rest a while on her back, then flip back over to continue swimming to safety.
A lot of times we say that it's magical.
And that skepticism you felt suddenly becomes gratitude. If you need help paying for ISR lessons for your baby, go to the website livelikejake.com if this is something your family wants to pursue. After 2-year-old Jake Rourke drowned in 2013, his family here in Palm Beach Gardens started a program to offer ISR scholarships to other families. Their work has now approved scholarships for nearly 500 children and counting. All it takes is your commitment to get your baby to those classes every day for 4 to 6 weeks, and obviously it could save her life or his life. And I'll tell you what, Mike, the progress that she's made in 6 weeks is just unbelievable.
It's amazing, and it looks like she's having the time of her life.
That's a good point, because at first I don't think she loved it, but this is sign language for more, which her mother taught her. And when she's in there, she says, give me more, give me more.
And I love the video of you getting very excited there, the proud papa having fun.
It's pretty amazing to watch, and it's really something that families should consider.
All right, nice job. All right, let's talk about